Good morning. Well, the kids have been shipped off to school with their castles for the inevitable comparison to begin. And I have been to our local butcher's. We have got the most wonderful farm shop just down the road from us. The really lovely butchers. And their meat is such good value. So I have stocked up because my freezers are practically empty. I will show you what I've got. It's 3 big gammon joints. One large turkey crown covered in bacon. These cook like a dream. So beautiful. And 5 kilos of chicken breasts. Now these chicken breasts are so large that when I portion them up to put them in the freezer, I need 2 per bag, because that 2 chicken breasts will feed, or they call them fillets, so they're probably, I don't know if they're bigger than a breast, but they are huge, they are immense. So 2 will do a meal for the 6 of us if I'm doing a curry or a pie or something like that. If I'm actually cooking chicken, like a chicken piece, then perhaps not so much, but if it's going in a meal as an ingredient, then that's perfect. So they last forever. So it's 25 quid for 5 kilos of chicken, and it's so beautiful. It's such lovely chicken, it lasts for ages. So I'm going to put a gammon into slow cook now, and then I'm going to portion up the chicken, and I think I'm going to do some kind of stuffed chicken breast for lunch, because Paul's working from home today, so why not? Is that gonna fit? Yeah, that'll do. A dribble of water, a big squidge of mustard. For some reason, I've got this American style mustard. I must have done some kind of a hot dog party at some point and this is left over. But I can't see that there's anything different about it. So that's what it's getting. So mustard on there, dribble of water, and that's it. I should just turn the slow cooker on and leave it to sit for probably, what is it, 11? Probably 12 hours. I'll probably turn it off just before I go to bed, I would think. Wiggins, don't lick the scissors, that's not very clever. Now I'm going to have a look for a recipe for a stuffed chicken breast, which weirdly is not something I've made before. Not that it's difficult, but not funny how you can cook a lot and do loads of things, and yet I've never cooked a chicken breast with something in it before. The problem with going to Google for my recipes, which I do have recipe books and I could quite happily buy them and buy them and buy them, but I always just pick up my phone and Google it. So I try and avoid buying them if I can. The problem with doing that though is that I then get distracted with Facebook and Twitter, and I'll put a link to my Twitter account below in case you're interested in following me. It's based on my Friendly Family Food Facebook page that doesn't really get as much attention as it should. But I'll put a link to that down below should you be interested, but I get terribly distracted. And then before I know it, I've forgotten to do what I needed to do, which was what? Chicken breasts. May I just say to Carol, you're listening, Carol, I did come looking for you today. I was going to give you a big squidgy snuggle in front of everybody, but I couldn't see you, so you'll have to have one of these instead. No idea whether it will work, can't see why it wouldn't. The worst that could possibly happen is all the cream cheese filling is going to spill out all over the baking tray. And that I can cope with. So I'm going to shove it in the oven at average temperature and we'll just see what happens. I need sugar. I want sugar. I want to eat. I want to eat gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of chocolate. So I'm a bit grumpy. Paul has quite wisely suggested, and I don't normally listen to his suggestions when I'm grumpy, but for some reason I am tonight. He suggested that we make some popcorn. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Not only are we going to make it, but I'm then going to sit and work out how much of it I can have on my kind of allowance. And I might even be able to add some sugar.
Popcorn.
Tidy up. A bit of hot widdy. And then I could add the sugar into that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to eat that. I could have twice as much without sugar, but I'll try it with sugar and see. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.